Hello YouTube, it is Browny time. So today I thought I'd start a new FIFA series. It's not gonna just cut out the old one. The old one is gonna keep going where we play along with Blackburn Rovers season. This one's slightly different. It's where I do the manager mode or career mode for Blackburn Rovers again. Obviously I'm going to go with Blackburn Rovers because I'm a supporter of Blackburn Rovers, so I don't really want to go with anyone else. So at the minute we've just done a pre-season friendly tournament. It was in Sweden, I think. We won that, and the winning prize was around 2.5 million. A lot of clubs have been making transfers and player purchases and stuff. At the minute, I haven't so much been buying players. I've been going on free agents and getting them from that because you don't have to pay transfer fee, and the transfer budget I do have, I am just mainly putting into my wages budget. So on the starting lineup, you see there's a few new names there. Diakov, he was a free agent, and Leandro was also a free agent. So yeah, the first match that I'm doing for this series is this Capital One Cup match against Yeovil. We've had one match since the actual season started, and that was against Burnley, and we lost 2-1. So hopefully this one fares a little bit better. I might change that. Yeah, that's a bit more distinguishable. Yeah, I think that team should be okay. If not, we're going to make changes. So yeah, I'm going to make it... Oh, that didn't go very well. I'm going to make it as distinct as possible. Differentiate the two...
It's cup time in the English League Cup.
Two series that I'm doing with FIFA 16. It's going to be a different thumbnail, and on the career videos I am going to put career at the start of the title in capitals, so you guys can easily distinguish between the two series if you prefer one series over the other. So yeah, let's hope we get a win, because I don't know if this is the knockout series yet for the Capital One Cup.
It's a useful ball in.
If it is, then I really need to stay in it and do my best to impress the club's owners, who are in real life the Venkies, who are Indian chicken businessmen. But yeah, if you guys comment down below on what sort of videos that you want to see with this career mode. I was thinking of also doing little videos of showing new signings and like the backside of the club and how I'm running it, rather than just showing you guys the matches themselves. And that will probably be in two separate videos, so we'll have a video for the match and a video for like the runnings of the club.
It's a poor cross, not well hit at all.
Obviously the runnings of the club videos will be a lot shorter, or like a few minutes long, just showing you guys who's been signed. Like Leandro there, who's been shown in the top left. He recently joined the club. He's a left back, and I think he's overall is about 67. So yeah, a lot of guys who were like supporters of Arsenal and Chelsea and Man United and all the big teams will probably think, well, that sounds like a shit player at 67. But Blackburn Rovers, he's actually quite good.
Referee's right on the spot here. He's going to stand for no nonsense with this
and out comes the yellow card.
No hesitation. The
Dixon.
yellow card's coming out even this early in the game.
Well,
yeah,
your name suits you, mate.
Can complain about that one, but the fact it's early does create a problem.
Oh, not going to get to it.
The goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp.
Oh, only he kept control of that one. Might have been through. Although there were still a line of defenders behind him. Only the two though. Let's get some tactics going. Offside trap's what I usually go for. It just pushes the line of defenders up and gives it a higher chance of getting the opposition offside. Obviously, it can break down their attack and stop them moving up the pitch very quickly.
Here's Bennett.
Oh, so close.
As for the home side, slight change in defensive emphasis here. Trying to get the opposition caught offside.
Just trying to squeeze up.
Yeah, I do quite like playing the career mode because obviously you can make the club your own pretty much, like I've been doing. I've been signing all these new people on, really adjusting the team, just trying my best to improve it. And that was such a close shot. Bloody woodwork. Well, that's something to scare Yeovil with. What was I saying? Yeah, you can make the club your own. Reassign all the players, jiggle them about a bit, put them in different spots, see how they work in those spots, and yeah, just kind of personalise it all, rather than the way that I'm doing the other series, where I just kind of play along with Blackburn's one and just play with the players that they have. Which, I mean, the stats for the players, they look pretty good. When I actually go and see them, they don't seem to know each other. That's all I can say. They don't talk to each other enough.
Bastian Schweinsteiger, who's making the headlines today, a confirmed deal. He has moved to Manchester United.
Okay, so sounds like a German player has moved to Manchester United. I don't have a clue who he is, so I'm going to be honest with that. I don't really keep up with other teams' football very much. That's something I was going to say, I forgot. That's useful.
Danny Guthrie.
Yeah, when I come see the matches, they're actually quite terrible. The standard that they play at is pretty awful. They could play a lot better. I mean, it has been a bit of a hard time for Blackburn because they've been getting managers kicked out, new managers put in, and the managers also have to try and see what the players can do, get used to the players, know their skills, and try and just move them around a bit and see which position is best for them. That's got to be a free kick. Thank you. Ref, get your card out. Oh, come on, there must be. Thank you, there's the card. Dawson. So Dixon and Dawson. Right, let's see if we can lob this one over them.
Well, that's not 10 yards. The referee being quite pedantic here, but he's entitled to do so.
What the hell's going on? Okay.
He hasn't been able to beat the wall here, and he's hit a man in the wall with the free kick.
Did the ref even move him? Because after it went back into play, it just, the wall was in the exact same position that it was before.
Dixon. Ben Tozer. Nice bit of interplay between these two.
Yeah, comment down below if you guys are quite keen in the FIFA games and playing the FIFA games, and if you go to the matches and you feel like you want some control over them, like you almost want to pick up the controller and actually control the players on the actual pitch. Because that's what I sometimes feel. I'm like, okay, can I take control of this now? Because they are playing awful. Just give me a controller, put some connectors in the back of the heads and let me control them properly. You know, it's just that sense of control that you just want to have in the real matches, like you get in the video game matches. Oh come on! I could have broken through that one. I know it probably sounds completely stupid what I just said, but if you get that feeling, then yeah, you'd probably agree with me. I'll wait a bit before taking Guthrie off. I do want to get. I think there's a centre back in my subs on the bench at the minute. Who's a new signing. I do want to see how he plays, so I might get him on in the last 10, 20 minutes of the match or so. Just depends really if obviously the centre back needs to be brought off or if we get a good lead.
That's a useful ball in. Chooses to
Too close
punch
to
the
goal.
goalkeeper. Good technique.
Oh, come on, no! I could have... Oh, I should have been a bit more... I shouldn't have been rushing it. I should let him drop, let him get it to his feet, control it, and then passed it. I was going to pass it to the guy behind him, because obviously the guy behind him was facing the right direction and could attack quickly and get a shot on.
Cardiff City.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. I think we're going to see some good football.
Okay, so it seems that our second championship match is against Cardiff.
And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers.
Yeah, Yeovil have been putting up a pretty good match here. That's out for us.
Tackled out of play there in that challenge.
I'm going to have to go with this guy here. He was too far away unmarked. They have a really, really strong defence, and I need to get a few more players up the pitch.
This could be danger with this passing.
Oh, that must have been close. Oh, it was deflection. I didn't see a deflect of anyone. Go on, get control. Thank you.
Danny Guthrie.
Oh, topped it.
Opponent off his stride.
Yeah, again, like the other FIFA series, the difficulty is on professional, and the halves are 6 minutes long.
And the cross coming in.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear back from a few free agent players that I have inquired about and approached to sign. A lot of them have been asking for more money, which I don't mind doing because they are okay players, and I mean it's around like the 12 to 15 grand a match mark, which yeah, that's okay because obviously it's not as much as like some of the other big players who are earning a ridiculous amount of money per match, and I just take it out of my... I did kind of knock him over a bit then. I do just take it out of the transfer budget because I don't really make that many purchases for other signed players. I do mainly now just go to the free agents. Well, that was a shitty outcome for him. I remember once when I was playing, I think it was FIFA 12 on the PSP. And I was playing the manage mode for ages, and it was quite a few years after it. And if any of you guys have been playing the career mode for a good few years afterwards, as in game years, you'll notice that it starts to break a little bit. The players get, also the modern players get old, and then eventually I found that it actually stops bringing new players into it. But also, oh, that was so close. Rooney, yeah, I think it was Rooney, came up on a free agent, so I signed him on and just sold him, and then used, I think I got about 30-40 million for him, and just used that money to buy a new stadium. Oh, I thought that player next to Alfonso, I think it is, I thought he was just another player, not the actual goalie. The goalie's kit is very similar to
here comes the support.
The main player's kits. I was actually passing that in. It looked like I was just going for a shot.
So let's have a look at the possession stats on the screen now. There they are. Shots on.
Oh, don't tell me I just booted that. Please tell me that was a deflect. Thank God. If I just booted that from that range and just skied it one, then that was awful.
Comes out with a punch to clear the danger.
This is so close. It's still 0-0. I should be bringing some players off now. Guthrie, yeah, Guthrie's coming off. He's going to injure himself if he stays on for too long. Huang Bowen, if I'm saying his name right. He was also a free agent. I think I played him in the Burnley match, and he's actually okay.
That's a useful ball in. Well, none of his teammates could get near that cross.
He actually got a goal in his first match as well. And it comes right. Let's get pushing it up again. Where is he? I think he's in the middle there.
Conway. Now that's a throw.
Right, come on, let's get a move on. Ah, should not have tried that. That was a useless attempt. Let's get it going down the wing. I don't think they've actually updated the... I told the servers to update the teams, but Blackburn actually recently signed Jackson, I think he was called. But he's not coming up on the team roster.
No, those defenders would be pretty happy.
So I don't know why he's not in yet, unless it's because he hasn't... No, he has played a match because he was in the last match. I don't know why they haven't updated him into the team yet. Pretty sure he played in the last match. What was it? Wasn't QPR's first match, I think. That's going to annoy me, that. Brighton. It was Brighton that played the last match. Oh, Christ. I don't want them getting a last-minute goal.
Yeah, not far off. That would have made a difference to the outcome if it had gone in.
If they get a last-minute goal, I would be absolutely peed off.
It's a great understanding here.
Right, get it away. Go on. He might have been offside. I think he was off. No, he wasn't offside. Oh, damn it.
No scraps for the attackers.
Rose needs to come off in a minute.
Hung on to the ball well.
Is this going to end as a draw, or is it going to go on to... It's going to go on to extra time. Right, changes. Who have I got that I can bring on for him? Let's bring Marshall on there. Rhodes, I need to bring you off. And let's put Brown on. Brown is actually... From what I can tell from the couple of matches I've been to at Yeovil Park, for anyone who doesn't know, Yeovil Park is Blackburn Rovers Stadium, is the name of it. Everyone seems to really love Brown. I don't know if he's like a comedy, a bit of a comedy player, like, you know, he goes for goals where he shouldn't really go for goals and everyone just cheers at him for it. But when he came on, everyone was absolutely going bonkers for him. Everyone was cheering everything. So yeah, it seems like he's a good motivational player for the team, because it gets the crowd going, which is always a helpful thing, especially at Blackburn, where the crowd I've found has been pretty quiet compared to what I'm used to. Yes! Have it! Delfonso bloody booted it.
We just feel sorry for the keeper, really, the way he's hit.
Well, I think we broke their defence. Their defence is doing pretty awful now. I think they're tiring.
This long wait for the opening goal, which has come in extra time.
Now I just have to hold this lead.
Carrying the ball forward.
Maybe if I get the chance, increase it. I'm not doing a very good job of holding. Oh, thank God, steel. Hands of steel. If only he had that nickname in real life. Maybe he does. At the minute, he probably doesn't.
Here's a chance. Very good stop here. Still one goal needed to get level, and they've got a corner. That's interesting, the corner count to this point. Good work by the goalkeeper.
Good catch. I just noticed Steele and their goalkeeper have pretty much the exact same kit. So if they push their goalkeeper up, it will confuse the hell out of me. Which if they get a corner last minute, they probably will do. And I'll just try and boot it down the field. I have actually, I think I've only once got a goal from doing that. I did not time to just kick it up.
Strong tackle to
Jesus, I have players down all over the place. Don't be injured. I've got like 1 or 2 guys off injured. I think I don't. No, 1 guy off injured. He's. Oh. The annoying thing is, I think I've brought everyone I can off. I have. Oh shit. He's just gonna have to try his best to play on. Walk it off, kill Gallon. Get it into the. No, that went too far. I was supposed to get it to the. I think it's the Chinese guy in the middle. If he is Chinese, he might be. I'm just gonna call him Asian. He could be from. Be from a variety of countries over there.
We have 15 minutes left at the start of this second period of extra time.
I can't actually remember what his name was. when I play as him, it will come up. Can't remember what half the new signers' names are.
To Bennett.
Oh, come on, Brown. Come on, Brown.
Great stop.
Yeah, so
Got
lucky.
a corner out of that. A bit lucky. It was deflected.
Thought his name was Tosser.
Well, he's got his fist to it.
It's actually Tozer.
Can they hang on to this 1-goal lead? The fans are
Go
trying
back
to
to the
play their
goalie.
part in it happening.
Yeah, and it's the approach that the home team take
Control it,
that will be
Steele.
important.
Christ, last thing we wanted
Go
you
on
to
and push for another,
fuck
or
up and let it in.
just try and hold what you have.
I mean, you've nearly done that once or twice in the matches I've seen it. When I've had my season ticket. First one I went to, I think he half messed up. I think he was clearing the ball, and he kind of half missed it. So he only edged the ball and kind of just kicked it forward. So the striker just comes belting in. Fortunately, Steele was able to clear it properly before the striker got a boot on it.
Well, offside. And,
No.
it's not gonna
It was
change the course of the
only
game.
just.
Those defenders will be pretty happy if
I did think they would
scores
call it.
continue to be quite as blameless as that.
Come on. Give us
Here's
the
the
ball.
cross.
Clear it. Thank you.
Counter-attack
Right, let's
could
go.
be on here.
That's his name, Bowen. I'll just go on Bowen. I
They've
can
got some
pronounce
free
that bit.
possession
It's
and
the
a
first
chance to get
bit.
numbers
I don't know if
forward.
I'm pronouncing it right. Go on.
Place to try and hit it now.
Oh,
There are margins in the match
God, I've been
and in this
inches.
incident.
Yeah, not far off. That would have made a difference to the outcome if it had gone in.
A few more. Well, a few seconds
Just
to go, I
1
think.
minute
Yep.
of added time to come.
Then the extra
That
time.
could lead to the equaliser. This late on, they won't have many more chances. That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper.
Right, let's just try and keep it now. There we go. Well, we won that one.
With the final whistle.
Better than losing like we did the last one.
Confirmation then of
Bit more
their
motivation for
success
the team.
in this cup
And
tie
keeps us
today.
in the cup,
Well, they
which I
sailed
don't know if we
close
are
to the win
in the knockout
once or
stages
twice,
in a minute,
good
or
saves
if
from the
it's
keeper, but I think they just about deserve this win.
group stages or something. I don't think it is group stages. And what is Steele doing? You know, you're supposed to walk around the net. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you like the idea of the new series, or if you enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button. Comment down below on what kind of videos you want to see specifically for this series, if it is just the matches you want to see, or if you do want to see the behind the club's runnings of it. If so, what side of that specifically, like the new player signings and etc. And last but not least, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. It really helps me out, and I shall see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.